Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to show you the progress on the boat so far. Today I got it pulled in the driveway and I'm actually working on putting a new starter in it. So I'll show you guys that, and then I'll show you the new vinyl I got for the seats. And hopefully by the end of the video, we'll have the new starter installed and everything will be easy. So let's go. Let's do it. Here we go. We got the 135 horsepower motor. Old starters right here. It was having a little bit of an issue engaging the sprocket, so I went ahead and ordered a new one just to be safe. And so I got the Milwaukee ratchet right here, and we're just going to get this removed, slap that in there, hook up the terminals again, test it out and see if she fires up. And I also got the new vinyl. I'm going to open the garage up and I'll show you guys what we got. Workspace is looking a little better, cleaned it up a couple days ago. We've got the old seats for the boat right here, and then marinevinylfabric.com. We ordered some new stuff, and let's see, it looks kind of like that. It's red, and I think that'll go good with the red SeaRay. So I'm gonna keep working on the starter here, and I'll show you guys once I get it installed. So that's gonna go in there. All right, well, I was able to get the old starter out. Here's what it looks like. Seen better days, but the motor part does work. Exact identical replacement here. Everything looks the same. Everything lines up just as it should, which I'm real happy about. So I'm gonna throw this in there, and then we're gonna just test it out. So here we go. Just like that. We got a new starter in there. Just tested it. Works good. I threw the headphones on the boat and let it run for a minute. I'll fire it up for 2 seconds so you can hear what it sounds like. Just like that. She fires right up. What's up? So today I got some more stuff for the boat in the mail, and I chose to just incorporate this in the video with the starter because you know how it goes, you accumulate a lot of footage over time. So basically check out what I got. Ordered this stuff on Amazon. We got a little emergency paddle, extendable. We got this little black carbon fiber knob for the steering wheel, so you can crank it, you know, nice and easy, fast. And then I got some new speakers for the sides next to the passenger seat and the driver's seat. And then I got new stereo. So we got just a Boss stereo with Bluetooth, pretty straightforward. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, this is the 12-volt switch panel. So I'm gonna hook this baby up. Come on. So we'll put like a bilge pump. We'll put stereo, put some lights on it. We'll put phone chargers, and then, you know, we'll figure out what else we want to do. I got this phone mount. It's magnetic with wireless charging. So that's going to be awesome. So I'm going to work on getting the stereo hooked up right now, and then maybe we'll dig into the switch panel. So I just got to uncover the boat. It's here sitting in my driveway. We did the starter, and I just have it covered up with the tarp. And basically, I'm gonna pull all this off, hop up in the boat, and get going on the wiring. So we'll take a look at that in a second. All right, so I'm up here in the boat. We got the head unit unboxed. I just was working on doing the wiring. So underneath here, this is the harness for the speakers. So I got all that spliced together. This is the power harness. So we've got ground, 12-volt power. And then for the switch, I'm just gonna run a little extension lead off of here. I'm gonna put a little toggle switch right here, so you can flick up and down to turn the power on and off to the stereo. That way it doesn't drain the battery. And I was just working on putting some connectors so I can hook up the speakers right here. Because it comes with, the speakers come with these wires right here, this wiring. So I use these connectors because one's smaller than the other. So I'm just gonna attach that on there, put the speakers in, and then just 2 speakers, one there, one there. And I ran a fresh power and ground from here back to the battery, and I'm using these waterproof connectors, and I got a heat gun over there. so I can crimp everything and then heat shrink it so that it doesn't get moisture in it. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this. I got this little steering wheel piece installed, so you can turn the wheel real easy. And then right here, I'm gonna install this switch panel right in there, so I can see my battery voltage, and I'll have some USBs and a 12 volt. And yeah, I'm working on that. I took off a little center cap for the steering wheel. I'm painting that. I've got it drying over there. And so I'm gonna keep going on this, and I'll show you when it's all installed. All right, so we got the stereo put in here, just like that. This is the on and off switch. So this goes to the switch 12 volt. So it's connected to 12 volt to the battery, but then this goes to the switch part. So that way I can kind of keep my saved information, such as phones and such. So it's good to go in there. I put one of the speakers in there, and then the other one's gonna go in there. After listening to this speaker and seeing how it doesn't perfectly fit where the old one was, I think I'm gonna return this and get a bigger one, and then maybe drill a bigger hole or something, because I don't like the way that looks around the edges. And the speaker itself doesn't really sound that good. Those are really cheap ones, so I'm not gonna like be upset about it. It's like 25 bucks for a set, so you can't even ask for more, you know, like literally $12 a speaker. And then I cut out this hole right here, and I'm gonna mount this switch panel up in there, kind of like, I mean, you get the gist, but like that. And hook up my switches to everything, and then I'll have some USB ports on this to charge stuff. Put my little mount right there for the phone, and then I already showed that earlier, but it's kind of a mess in here. And I'm just trying to work on stuff, but of course it's starting to rain, so I might have to call it for the day. But overall, that's a success right there. Stereo's in there, and that works, so I'm happy about it. All right, catch you in the next clip, whatever that might be. All right, so we're back here on the boat, and I decided to return those speakers that I got because they just didn't fit right, and I ended up getting these Kenwoods here. These are 6.5-inch speakers, and they fit perfectly, honestly. They look awesome. They fill in the gap where the old speaker was. I don't see any old holes or anything. They sound really good, so I'm happy about these. They were only about $45, and there's just some water in the grill because it is raining right now. So I'm gonna put these in, then clean up part of the boat, vacuum it out and stuff, and finish mounting that switch panel with some screws. And then I got a brand new tarp to cover up the boat, and I'm gonna go put it back at the storage lot that I have. Turn the heater on, put the ventilation fan, and let the whole boat dry out, because that's the nice thing about if you keep a heater in there and you run the fan with the tarp on top of the boat, it kind of just dries everything out, and that's kind of what you want. Otherwise everything's gonna get moldy and nasty. So I do that, and it's obviously a mess in here right now, but let me get this last one installed right there, and then I'm gonna clean up the boat. All right, so I wrapped up the boat, and got a brand new tarp put on top of it. I'm about to go take it back to the storage lot and just be done with it for a little bit, because it keeps raining and it's no fun. So maybe when the weather gets a bit better, I'll decide to pull it back out. I want to replace that light right there, and then I want to fix it because it's the little bracket right here is a little bit bent. So got this extreme duty tarp. Now there's no holes in it because there was one rip in this one, and a little bit of water was getting in. So now I got the boat completely covered up. Got some new bungee cords here, so that they hopefully won't scratch the boat because they're just made out of plastic. So I'm gonna hook this up and take it back, and I'll show you what it looks like then, and then we'll call it a day.